Spawn 73, and tonight is a National Series race from Chicagoland Speedway in Gillette, Illinois for the running of the Camping World 300. And tonight we got a star-studded lineup for y'all here tonight. Got some Cup Series drivers in here. We got national drivers in here for usual for the series. We got some drivers subbing for people. We got drivers running a part-time race. We got the whole coup de grace, so to speak. So, going to accept this part of the invite real quick.
Look through your window.
I believe I can join now. I'm not so sure. Sorry for the blue screen. I am a horrible person with the color blue. Yeah.
Window, that makes it even creepier.
Yeah, blue's my favorite color, but I guess it's not y'all's favorite color. So, okay, perfect. All right, we're getting ready to. Well, I'm getting ready to scratch my head because I got an itch. We're getting ready to get the Camping World 300 underway. We're gonna get the starting lineup for y'all in just a minute. Once I load in. Once I show up to the track. So we're going to see who's going to be the guy to beat. I feel like Great on Wheels is the 21. Something for Tom in the 21 car. I think he's going to be the car to beat. He seems to be fast anywhere we go. So speaking of fast, he got the pole. As you see here, World 1 is the 21 of Great on Wheels, the 1 of Ed Fire. World 2 is the 5 GT Jones, and the looks like the 7, nope, that's the 42 Incog. World 3 is the 18 of Weasel, the 9 of Predator. World 4 is the 7 Nascar Man, the 20 of Napa Fan. World 5 is the 0 Bradley, who's subbing for Line Guy, and the 23 Trainer. World 6 is the 22 of GU, and the 36 of Storm. Landing at the field is the 86 of Texas, and the 01 Steve Smith. So we're coming through 3 and 4. We're getting ready to take the green flag here. We're gonna be riding here with Great on Wheels on the 21s. They come up on the restart zone. Green flag is in the air. Boogie buggity buggity. Let's go racing in the Windy City, boys. Great on Wheels got a great start on that inside lane. Ed Fire on the 1 hit the wall already to go off the turn 1. Big gap to Great on Wheels in the 21 car and the GT in the 5. So you head off down the back straightaway. Dives off into turn 3. The draft's going to play a big factor here. You got the 5 and the 18 working together trying to catch the 21. Great on Wheels comes out in turn 4, away lap 1. GT's in 2nd. Weasel is 3rd. Looks like Bradley is 4th. And rounding out the top 5 is Napa Fan on the 20. As he tries to get the inside Nascar Man for 6th. And that Fan on the 1 is already wrecking turn 1. Oh, Predator Texas wreck off of turn 2. Oh boy. Hancock got involved in that. Storm got a little bit of piece of that. Predator mainly got a lot of damage on that 9 car. Here's Steve Smith in 01. Texas the 86. They got damage. And the 01 just looped it into the wall. Here's Ed Fire on the 1. And it looks like a caution is going to be coming out. Meanwhile, look at this 3-wide battle coming to the line. You had the 22, the 0, and the 18 there. Slicing and dicing.
I went around him and tried to get to the wall as soon as I could. So I pitched close.
Oh shit! Damn it!
No, that's fine. It would have been fine if you went head to wall.
Oh my god!
Well, off to an eventful start already. We had a big wreck. We had Ed spinning a turn 1 on lap 2, and Pit road is going to be open, I think, this time by. Maybe. I don't know. No, it doesn't look like it. But,
Alright, pits will be open.
oh yeah, pits will close, so pits will be open this time by.
Houses.
And that fire started second on the outside lane. He didn't get a good start.
That was actually really
And then he gets back in turn one a lap later.
cool.
Like, wow.
Nobody cares.
That was a good restart. Congratulations.
Well, pit road's gonna be open this time. I don't think anyone's gonna. I mean, besides the guys that have damage, have to fix the damage. I don't see really no point pitting. There's really no advantage of pitting here. So, I think everyone's gonna stay out.
Where'd Napa start?
Napa started 8th.
So we came from the same I know this is probably already
different rows.
past, but
So pit road's gonna be open here.
no, what is the state one?
We'll see if anyone. Green on wheels, pits. We got some takers here, but Bradley stays out. Trainer stays out. Looks like Nascar man and the 7 stay out. Looks like Hancock stayed out and Predator stayed out. So top 5 are gonna be Bradley in the 0,
Okay.
Trainer the 23 second,
And a half.
Nascar man the 7 third, Hancock the 42 fourth, and 5th. Excuse me, that's not Predator. That's Texas in the 86.
Yellow. Who is what laps? 21, and who's the leader?
The 9.
Uh-huh. 0.
My dog wants to say hi. You want to say hi to the stream, Coco?
Facebook.
Want to say hi to all the racers?
Facebook, but has anybody seen that Raw game?
No.
Yeah.
She's an attention seeker. And the race off pit road looks like Grand on Wheels of the 21 wins the race off pit road. But Napa fan right behind him, and looks like GU in the 22 right behind him. You got Storm in the 36. There's the 5 GT who won the last 2 races they started in, being Michigan and Pocono. So, Texas gave that car a little bit of a good ride at Iowa, coming over the top 5, but it wasn't a race-winning race for Texas. But
The only reason I'm pissed is because it's early and go ahead and get my setup in.
there's Predator in the 9 who got involved in that wreck, along with Texas the 86.
People that win races, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
So,
Alright, guys, we'll double up on the backstretch.
Not it's from 1 and 2.
Yeah, not one ticket backstretch. That's the thing on the back where you are not in the corner.
Well, technically, turn Chicagoland is it's not straight.
You know what? Fuck both of y'all, because y'all know what I meant.
okay, so the restart for this one, we got Bradley in the 0, Trainer in the 23, Row 1, Row 2 is the 7 Nascar man, the 42 Hancock. Row 3 is the 86 of Texas, and the 18 of Weasel, who's the first off the road actually. He only took either fuel only or 2 tires. He's on the outside starting 6th, but Graham Wilson is the first guy on 4 tires, he's starting 7th. So we're right here with Bradley in the 0, filling in for Wine Guy tonight. And we're going to see if he can get up through the gears. Have a big, I don't know if it's going to have a big jump like Graham Wilson did in the 21, but we'll see. Come out of turn 4, getting ready to take the green flag. Green flag is back in the air. See, Trainer hung in better than Edfire there on the outside lane. Texas looks like he's going to make it 3 wide on the bottom. Trainer got the wall there, going into turn 1. There goes Edfire and Texas on the apron. Napa fans on the apron. Down the back straightaway. Graham Wheels is already making his way through the field. He's on the inside. Nascar man for 2nd.
I didn't die. Not 100% sure.
Bradley will come out of turn 4 and he'll lead him back to the line. But Graham Wheels is 2nd. Nascar man stood. Trainer is 4th. And running out of top 5 is Weasel in the 18. Nascar man the 7 gets the wall right there. Oh, there goes Nascar man Trainer. Back into turn 1. Oh, there's a couple more cars sliding back there. Nice save it. I think GT and the 5 got a piece of that. Battle for the lead. Green on Wheels gets by Bradley in the zero.
No.
Put Green on Wheels back out in front. And Bradley back to second.
Oh, where's the grass? Yeah. Hey, there's grass down there. Where's the lawnmower?
Hey, there's grass down there.
Bradley's not clear yet.
Yeah, we just fucking.
Neither's Green on Wheels.
Hey, down there's no grass.
Got him.
I'm impressed by Bradley holding that top line though.
Hey,
Bradley's still trying to hang on that outside lane, but I think Green on Wheels is going to clear him. Yep, he got him. And it looks like Incog is going to help Weasel get back up to Bradley and Green on Wheels. Got GU as well, right behind him.
That's why we get along so well.
And you got Predator and Storm behind them. So it looks like it's mainly a 2-car battle right now, but it looks like it's going to be a 5-man with these 3 cars coming after the 2 leaders.
Hey, I made a freaking incredible move to get to second and then ended up on here.
Yeah, me Incognito 22 started pushing up to y'all.
42 Incog gets the welcome out turn 4. The 22 GU is going to take advantage of that. He's on the inside for 4th. Got him. Put the 22 in a P4. It didn't take long for Weasel, GU, and Incog to catch up to Bradley and Green on Wheels. Didn't take long for them to catch them. Shows you how strong the draft is.
That's already behind me.
It's like a mini Daytona and Talladega, yeah. And we're going to Daytona next week, so this is going to be the draft's going to be a bigger play when we head to Daytona next week. And Weasel is on the back bumper of Bradley now. And you got GU and Incog coming up as well. And Predator and Storm are just back there. They're battling for 6 back there. Storm and Predator. The 9 and the 76. That's the P6. They lose the touch of the top 5 here. Here comes Bradley back in the inside for the lead on Green on Wheels. Contact between the 2 leaders. And Storm did not get by Predator there. Here comes GU inside of Weasel for 3rd. The top 5 are all in a blanket right now. Weasel's going to fall back. He lost 3rd. Now he's going to lose 4th to Incog. And Bradley takes the lead from Green on Wheels. So the top 5 are all battling for position here. Green on Wheels is going to try to go to the inside for the lead again. Green on Wheels on the apron on the back straightaway.
Top 5 under 1 hit at the moment.
Yeah, I see that.
Green on Wheels is inside for the lead. Incog's going to get underneath GU for 3rd.
Don't jinx yourself. I'm under E22, kind of.
Well, GU's by himself on that outside lane. He had no draft. Door to door going into turn 1. Weasel's going to get by Weasel's going to buy GU for 4th. And GU lost 3rd to Incog as well. So 3rd to 5th is swapping hands. The leader's swapping back and forth between Bradley and Green on Wheels. Incog's like, let me have a piece of this. Let me have a piece of this top 2 dives in the inside for 2nd. And Storm and Predator swap positions for 6th. Predator's going to put the crossover though for 6th on Storm back there. As Incog's on the inside on Bradley for 2nd. And Bradley's falling back now. He's got no help in that outside lane. Green on Wheels trying to block the lines. Bradley's falling back. He was up there bound for the lead. Green on Wheels. Now he's going to fall back to 5th here. And it looks like Storm in the 36 is kicking up some dirt back there.
Okay.
And it looks like the leaders are catching a lap car up ahead.
Grass will sneak up on you.
Looks like Nascar man the 7.
It's not the line I wanted to take. I completely botched that shit. Now I'm gonna get freight trained.
And there goes Weasel falling to the back now of his pack. He lost to the GU, now he lost 4th to Bradley.
Watch out, yeah. 5 cars in train on.
Single car line up front. Meanwhile, they're still battling for 6 back there with Storm and Predator.
No, probably not. In 3 laps.
Yep, that's Nascar man the 7. That's the lap car here, the leaders. Bailey is gonna stay up. He's gonna lose 4th again. Ooh boy, contact between the 0 and the 18.
Down behind.
Woo.
Holy shit!
Oh, damn, I can't sink the bottom right there.
Oh, wow.
Fuck it. Oh, I tried to block here. I got loose.
I blocked the stage.
It's the final lap of stage 1.
Come on, Bradley, just let me have it. I'm not even spending dude.
Battle for playoff points on the line with Incog GU trying to get that playoff point.
No!
While Weasel's trying to get the one last point. Incog, does he have a shot at Great on Wheels? I don't think so. Looks like Great on Wheels to win stage 1. The 42, Incog gets 2nd. The 22 GU gets 3rd. Bradley gets 4th, and Weasel winds out of the top 5.
21.
So, Incog gets 9 championship points as Incog's on the apron. GU gets 8 championship points. Weasel gets 6 championship points. Predator finished 6th, he gets 5 championship points. Storm finished 7th, he got 4 championship points.
18.
6,
9.
7,
56.
and then 8 is 0, 1, 9, 10, 5, and 10th is me, correct?
Steve Smith got 8th, he got 3 championship points.
Can I be up here?
GT finished 9th, he gets 2 championship points. The Texas finds out the top 10 in the 86 car.
Alright, we can know. Yeah, we know.
We're already past the thing.
Okay, close the group, close the group. Y'all don't get those. Sorry.
We were already past it.
Yeah, sorry. It looked like y'all were a lot farther away. Back here.
Alright, pit road's gonna be open next time by. And you saw that Steven Smith in the 0-1 and put it in the 9, crossed that yellow line. Texas is being lenient to him and now give him commitment line penalties. So they maintain the positions. And it looks like everyone's going to stay on the. It looks like everyone's on the lead lap. Nascar man the 7 almost went a lap down there at the end of that stage. He was lucky to stay on the lead lap. So no one gets a free pass here because everyone's on the lead lap.
Yeah, right here. I can go full. I really only did it to try to get my position.
I think the strategy here: take 2 cans of fuel, 4 tires, be back on the
My
track.
car was really unbalanced there to
And
my right, sir.
even though the lap difference on the lap, 2 laps difference on the tires, it really didn't prove anything.
Oh, I just got ass rammed.
Subways.
Looks like everyone's on pit road, so we'll see who wins off pit road here. See who's going to be the leader.
Nobody was locked in, right?
No,
Nascar man just hit my field right, that's right.
22. Oh my god.
22 wins ways off pit road.
Oh, I think I got those out barely.
The 22 car wins ways off pit road, so new leader is GU in the 22. Got Weasel in 2nd, Grand Wheels 3rd, Storm 4th, and Bradley runs out of the top 5.
Down pit road on this.
So Grand Wheels lost 2 spots there.
We can double up on extras, okay?
Storm gets 3 spots.
The end of 48.
Bradley loses 1 spot. Weasel gains 2 spots. Bradley loses 2 spots. Yeah, Bradley lost 1 spot. Weasel gains 3 spots. GU gains 2 spots. Grand Wheels loses 2 spots.
Yep, inside the
Gonna ride here with GU in the 22 car. Actually, never mind. We're gonna ride on board Weasel in the 18. He's gonna have the 22 GU on his inside lane. Row 1's the 22 in the 18. Row 2 is Grand Wheels the 21, 36 of Storm as they come up turn 4, get ready to come up to the restart box. Green flags back in the air. Back on the way at Chicagoland. 22 gets a great start on that inside lane. Green Wheels is going to clear him as well. Bradley and the Zero is going to go on the inside for third. Dives off at a turn 1. 21 didn't know which lane he wanted to be in. Down the back straightaway. Green Wheels is all over the back bumper of that 22 car.
I thought you were fast. You ain't going nowhere.
Dives off at a turn 3. One in that white line like it's Daytona Talladega.
No, it's okay. I was about to make a move down there right when you...
Coming out of turn 4. Storm gets the wall coming out of 4. GU would lead this lap. Green Wheels the second. Predator is third. Looks like GU's fourth. Running out of the top 5. Oh boy, 21's loose. He put Predator on the wall. Contact, the 5's wrecking. Steve Smith's wrecking. And that's the big one.
I don't know why the 23 just never lifted and drove right into...
Trainer's involved, Steve Smith's involved, Napa fans involved. Predator got involved initially. GT got involved. Green Wheels got a little bit of damage there as well.
I was trying to dodge 21 people and then the 5 got on me.
Meanwhile, the 22 will hold on to the lead. Meanwhile, the battle for second is between Bradley and Green on Wheels.
Nobody lifted for him either. Somebody ran into him. Then nobody lifted for me lifting, and I ran into...
And Weasel and Edfire back there, the 18 and the 1.
Let off the gas.
They got, I think the 18's got to back up to the 1 to draft together. But the 21 and the 0 have enough draft off the 22. So they should be fine.
Oh, I did too. I hit the brakes. What'd you say, brother?
Looks like it's gonna, oh, 22 trying to break the draft there of the 21. 21's gonna give the 22 a shot there. He's gonna move up the track. Oh, Bradley and the 0, he's gonna go with Green on Wheels. 22 led that lap though. So GU still has the lead. So they dive off into turn 1. New leader, put that 21 car back out in front. And GU is second. Bradley's in third now. And looks like Weasel in the 18 is closing in on this battle, along with F5 in the 1.
Alright. Can't beat a record.
That's right.
Saying that since day 1.
Well, I mean, the people that did are the ones talking. So.
Oh, no, damn it.
Oh, Weasel got the 8 in the 18 car. Ed5 in the 1's going to go by him for 4th. Well, Ed5 got slowed up as well. Well, that ruined their chance of catching the 3 leaders. So it looks like it's going to be between Green on Wheels, GU, and Bradley to win this stage. Can GU get that valuable playoff point? Or can Bradley and Green on Wheels take it away from him and take it for bragging rights? Catch up on a slow car up ahead. Couldn't quite tell who that was. That is Predator in the 9. Looks like Predator's going to go a lap down here on the 9 car. Try to go back-to-back, winning the truck race last night, I believe, and then trying to win tonight. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. And there's another 3-car train behind them as well. Looks like Texas in the 86. Doesn't have a fan in the 20. Got Texas in the 86, Headfire in the 1, and Weasel the 18 as well. So here's the top 3 right here. You got the 21 Green on Wheels, the 22 GU, and the 0 Bradley. Again, the 20 Green on Wheels and Bradley are serving for the respective drivers. As they're going to catch Predator here on the 9, put him a lap down, I think. Predator, I think he's got to let the leaders go. Maybe. Yeah, he's going to let him go. Put the 9 car a lap down now. Or he's going to let the 21 go. He's not going to let the 22 or the 9 go. I mean, the 0 go. This is helping Great on Wheels a little bit because the 22 and the Seawell racing. Oh, Great on Wheels.
I mean, you can fucking lift, dude. God damn.
Yeah,
Oh, there's a wreck that took out the leaders. Oh, Texas got involved.
Try to get off the track.
21 and 86 are the pits. Yes, caution is out. Weird.
I had no idea what happened there. It looked like the eight.
They just run right through.
Yeah, I know. That's what caused the first caution and stuff.
It wasn't easy.
I got no idea what happened there. It looked like the 21 just brake checked in the middle of the corner, and GU and Bradley got around it. That took out Predator. That took out Predator. That took out Texas. Took out the 21, obviously. So,
Yeah, 86 and 21 are just now exited from being shot down there. We'll come and get a spot back.
so unfortunately, the 21 and the 86 got ran down pit road there. Again, I don't know what happened to cause that initial wreck. All I saw was the 21 of Green Wheels just brake check in the middle of the corner. There's Texas right there in the 86, catching up to the back of the pack.
Who's the first car when I'm done? Me.
Oh shit.
Right back after.
Don't know what Napa fan of the 20's doing. But Predator, who was the only car one lap down at the time, will get the free pass. So he's back on the lap now. And that kind of helped Napa fan of the 20. Because he was about to go a lap down as well.
You can come up here in front of me. Oh, that's right. Fifth.
There's Great on Wheels on the 21.
Holy shit.
Pit road's going to be open this time by.
Behind the green car. I don't know what the 20 car's doing.
GU's pitting. Looks like everyone's pitting. Except for a 20 and Napa fan. There's 18 and Weasel in the 5 GT.
Fuck me, right? Me, yes. Damn. Rather not. This reminds me of Dover.
So let's see who won the race up pit road here.
Who stayed out?
I did 18.
And who's mine?
20 and the 5.
The 20 and the 5?
Yeah.
Okay. So the
GU's going to pull strategy here. He's going to get out first.
I'll keep the pits open for everybody. I'm guessing the leader stayed out up here. Yes.
Yeah.
So the 9 car was the first car when I'm down at the end of the caution. Yes, no, maybe so. Yeah. I was a lap down. I don't know about the 20. Any communication from the 20?
I don't think it's all hard.
Alright. Well, on 9 car you can get the free pass. I think 45 trying to get shit straight down.
Don't know what the 20's doing. But the 5's pitting now. So that means
I don't know why we don't have our mics on and ready for the race when the race starts. It's kind of the name of the game.
so that means Weasel's the only car that stayed
I
out.
don't know where the 20 cars are going though. They're a lot down there.
That means 18 Weasel's going to be the only car staying out. And that means GU in the 22 was the first guy on new tires starting on the front row. And the Incog's the first guy on 4 tires in third. So row 1's going to be the 18 of Weasel, the 22 GU. Row 2 is the 42 of Incog, 0 Bradley. Row 3 is the 23 Trainer, the 21 Great on Wheels. Row 4 is the 86 of Texas, the 1 of Edfire. And rounding out the top 10 is the 36 of Storm and the 7 of Nascar Man. Row 6 is the 01 Steve Smith, the 20 of Napa Fan.
Don't brake check the
And
wall, please.
rounding out the field will be the 9 of Predator once he gets back here.
On older tires.
So we're right here with GU in the 22 car. It's pretty much the front row from the last week's start. Difference is the 18's the leader, and he chose the inside lane. Alright, coming up through the gears. Green flag is back in the air. 22 had to give up the spot.
I didn't realize what gear
That's going to cost the 22 having to give up the lead there. Let's go out of the 42. Hancock to get back. Trainer of the 23 got the apron. And that took out the entire field again.
Oh my god, that's fucking twice. Don't fucking do that. How are you?
Well, Weasel's going to end the lead now. Hancock's in second. So it looks like Bradley's the only guy that can deny these guys from getting playoff point. Weasel leads this lap. Hancock is second. GU is third. Bradley's fourth. And rounding out the top five looks like Nascar man in the seventh. No, that's Steve Smith in the 0-1.
Unfucking real.
Top four are under a blanket, or technically top three, but Bradley and the Zeal's just looking on. Here comes GU outside for second on Hancock.
Fucking makes us look like we got smiling retards.
GU backed out of it.
Our drivers suck. Alright, wait, show me the way.
It's that one going nowhere.
Hancock in the 42 looked like he clipped the apron just a little bit.
Guy that caused the whole fucking wreck.
Steve Smith in the 0-1's by himself back there in fifth. They got Green Wheels in 21. Looks like Predator in the 9 back there as well. Battle for the lead. Here comes Hancock the 42 inside of 18 of Weasel. The 42 leads that lap. We got a new leader at the line. Can he clear him?
End of 48, beginning 49.
Oh, contact between Hancock and Weasel. Oh boy. They're 3 wide for second.
Push me down there.
Bradley and the Zeal made it 3 wide. And 22's going to back out of it. Bradley clears Weasel for second. Bradley on those 4 tires. GU's on those 2 tires. Hancock's on 4 tires. And Weasel stayed out, so he's on his old tires. Bradley gets loose going into 1. Weasel's going to nudge him out of the way for second. 3 wide for second again. This is helping Steven Smith great on wheels because here they come. Oh, never mind. I don't know what happened to 0-1. Oh, 22 got the wall out of 4. But here comes Great on Wheels and Predator back in the fray.
Yeah, I'm having to let up a little bit because my tires are pointing. I'm sliding up, so I'm trying to keep.
Battle for second still going on between Weasel and Bradley.
No.
Oh, Predator the 9 gets loose. Hancock of the 42's just trying to drive away. Weasel gets clear of Bradley. And GU's going to get clear of Bradley as well. But don't count out that 21 car. He's coming back. Look at Bradley in the 0. Trying to get the outside of the 22. Grand Wheels in that 21 though. He's coming, man. He's coming fast.
Really?
Looks like about a 16 up back there.
Inside.
Oh boy. Hancock shut the door and Weasel there for the lead. Meanwhile, GU and Bradley have nowhere to go. But when Grand Wheels gets here, where's he going to go? Oh, Hancock's blocking. He blocked Weasel.
No.
18 gets real wide.
Fuck.
GU's inside for second.
I'm not gonna slam you down there, but left it open.
Put the 22 up to second now. Bradley and the Zeal's going to help the 18. Nope. Look at the 22 getting a huge one on that 42 car. Whew. Look at Weasel in the 18. Jeez. This is like Daytona and Talladega here. Where's Chicago? Getting these massive ones, just going to the inside, slamming the door on people. Oh, Lord. Battle for the lead. Whew.
Weasel always shoving the hell out. I know, dude. I was trying.
What a finish in the stage.
So close. That's how you block cleanly. Oh, fuck. That was a good run, though.
Who just left?
Damn, that was close. Oh, shit.
Oh, one left down. Oh, yeah, but March 12th, so.
Oh shit.
So Incog got the stage there.
Damn it. Paid 70, not 60.
So Incog got the stage there. He gets that valuable playoff point, along 10 championship points.
42.
Weasel finished second, so he's 9 championship points. Belly got third. GU got fourth, he got 7 championship points, and Green on Wheels finds out the top 5. The Storm gets 6, so he gets 5 championship points. Toyota gets 7, so he gets 4 championship points. Trainer gets 8, so he gets 3 championship points. Napa Fan gets 9, so he gets 2 championship points.
Well,
6,
oh shit, my bad. 76.
7, 8.
And it looks like GT gets rounds out of the top 2, getting 1 championship point.
9. And 10. 9. Hey, Tegan. Prints are open. Can anybody... Adfire, if you hit the thing, can you see who's in 13th position?
Bradley, you want to guess what my tire wear is right now?
What about you, Brad? No, I can only see well. Who's in the left?
56.
Yeah,
And I was able to keep up like that. I'm 56.
NASCAR Man 101 took 13.
Or it's open.
Yes, they are. Is NASCAR Man here? I guess not. I guess that answers my question. Alright, cool.
The road is open.
9 car.
Oh shit.
I was 2 left down. I had to repair. 20 car commitment violation.
Napa Fan got a commitment violation on pit road. That's the tail end of the line penalty.
I like bubbles.
You like bumps? What?
I said everybody hit me. They're bubbles.
So I think I've misheard. I think Predator is actually 10th.
Okay, other than the 21 and the 0 and the 42, who else has left laps?
18.
Alright. 22.
Who's going to win this off pit road?
For anybody else?
Looks like Weasel in the 18 will win this off pit road. Bradley is 2nd, GU is 3rd.
Hey, fine.
Grand Wales is 4th, and Predator's 5th on the
It's a little bit
track.
as much as I can turn you up. If you can move your mic a little
But he's going to get the free pass,
bit.
so he's back on your lap.
On your lap? Oh. Gotcha.
So 1's going to be the 18 of Weasel, 0 Bradley.
9 car gets the left back.
With 2's the 22 of GU, and the 21 of Great on Wheels.
Oh, God.
Oh, because I
23 go in the pits.
in the bottom two.
I just... That looks like what I did to wheels last week.
I appreciate that.
With 3's the 42 of Incog, and 36 of Stillworm.
Yeah.
Please look, you left.
I gave you the benefit of the doubt.
Me to make it 3 wide, and then I changed
No, it's
my
okay.
mind.
Let's go and, that was my fault.
Yeah, I saw you put it down there, kind of squeezing between the grass.
Just go get, fix your shit. Be right back. Alright guys, we gotta wait for the 23 because I murdered him, so. Sorry.
Ah, shit. Alright. You want me to slow down to...
No, you're you can, well, we're going so fast because I ran into him and accidentally put my car in reverse, so that's a whole nother story. Alright, 20 car goes back. The penalty.
That was a fun stage.
That really was, especially the ending. That was a really good thing.
So Incog got that stage win. He gets that valuable playoff point.
There you go, dude. First time preferably. Alright, 23, you eggs in the pitch yet? You're what? Okay. Yeah, we'll have to wait another
I know this is a dumb question, but do I get in front of the left car?
You are behind. It's, leave that cars, lap cars, free pass, wave around, no penalty. You're good. You can come up here. I got a spot for you. Brought back some good memories.
So we ran a few laps on the caution. That should save some fuel, but I don't think it's going to be enough to make it to the end, I don't think. So the drivers are out of the way. It's the 7 Nascar man.
Whoever's up front, what?
He blew an engine like Ben Rhodes did in the truck race on lap 1.
Y'all discuss that.
When he shifted up to the gears, oil just poured out of the back of his car. He's done for the night. And Steve Smith in the 01. Oh boy. Steve Smith the 01. He unfortunately blew the He unfortunately had a white front tire go down. He slammed the wall. He's done for the night. And those are the only 2 cars out of the way. The 7 Nascar man, the 01 Steve Smith. So going right on board here with GU, as he's going to start right behind the leader, Weasel, in the 18, because the 18 shows the inside lane for the restart. As they're going to come back up through the gears. Green flag is back in the air. 22 gets a great start behind Weasel in the 18, but everyone behind GU did not get going. Grant Wheels in the 21 jumps down behind GU. Bradley's hung out to dry in that outside lane. He falls back to 5th. Look at Storm in that 36 car. He's found his way up front. Getting some stage points today. Coming out of turn 4. Weasel lead this lap. GU is 2nd. Green on Wheels is 3rd. And someone's going to pit road. And Storm's 4th. And Bradley runs out of top 5. That looked like Texas in 86. As the battle for the lead goes on between the 18 and the 22. Here comes Green on Wheels on the 21 car on the outside lane. Where's he going to go? He's going to stay behind the 18. No, he's going to make a 3 wide. Nope. He's going to stay behind the 18.
I'm fucking terrified.
Nope, there's Texas in the middle of that pack.
Oh, Bradley!
Look at Storm in that 36 car. Oh, they're 3 wide for 3rd. Look at this mess. Green on Wheels and Storm battling for 3rd. While there's Texas and Bradley, the 0 and the 86. That's for 5th. Meanwhile, the 2 leaders have gotten away. That's GU and Weasel, excuse me. Oh, he overdrove the corner, left the bottom open. Here comes the 22. It's going to bring the 21 and the 36 with them.
I was sideways on the... I know, I didn't have any choice. I was on your bumper and then you were gone. I was like, well, but... oops. Yeah, I saved it. Yeah, you did. Alright.
Look at this battle for the lead. They got 4 cars under a blanket. Green and Wheels is going to get back reasonable 2nd. It's going to bring Storm in at 36 with him.
If you weren't my team owner, I wouldn't have. Oh, I shouldn't have.
Green and Wheels gains some time by going down on the apron there. So they drop off back to the turn 1.
Damn it. Oh my god.
Weasel in the 18 got the apron again. He's going to go all the way down to the bottom of the track. GU's going to block. Whew. GU's going to block. Green on Wheels there. Can he get down to the inside? Oh boy, he's there. Battle for the lead. Where's Storm going to go? He's going to stay with the 22, go with the 21. He's going to stay with the 30, he's going to stay with GU. But to no prevail.
Oh, come on,
Put the 21 go back out in front. But now he,
Whenever I hit Dave and go up, I let off the gas.
Texas got the wall there in the 86. Meanwhile, the 76 is going to try to get by for 2nd.
Oh, you're not. You're welcome. I mean, I'm a veteran.
He got, nope.
Oh, you're welcome.
GU had the one off the corner. He holds on a 2nd.
I thought the right thing to do was to be up there instead of turning in front of everybody.
Meanwhile, there's Bradley in the 0 closing in on the top 3. Going to bring Predator in the 9. Looks like Weasel, Incog in the 42. And looks like the... Couldn't quite tell who that was in 7th. But that's GT in the 5. Haven't mentioned him in a while. Last time I talked about him, he was talking about Victory Lane and Michigan and Pocono. But he had to fight for this one. GU is on the outside for the lead. Storm's gonna go with this 36. Storm's gonna go with Green on Wheels. 22 did not get through 3 and 4 like he wanted to there. He's gonna lose second to Storm, but here's Bradley, Predator, GT, and Incog. They're back up here in the mix. Gonna have a 7-car battle here in a little bit for the lead. And GU's hung out to dry. And 22 car, Bradley in the 0 is going to go by on the outside. Maybe by Storm in the 36. Nope, had to back out of it.
I'm hoping I can get up here and get one of my damn laps back by myself.
And you can be with teammates and go from there, but
21 is going all over the place.
Yeah, he's lagging.
yeah, 21's lagging really bad.
Storm's falling back. GT's gonna get underneath the 36 for third. Excuse me, for fourth. Meanwhile, Bradley and it's gonna go second. Contact. Contact.
I'm keeping with the pack, but I'm not catching.
Oof. Oh my God! He put the block on the 536. Gets up the track. Jesus, 21's is going all over the place, man.
Oh my God, 76. Come on, dude.
Storm makes contact with Predator. Predator falls back. Bradley's up to second. GT Jones in the 5. He's going to try to get third from GU. Where did that 5 car come from? Like Iowa. Where did he come from? Well, that was Texas in the 5 at Iowa. Here's GU.
Oh, sure.
Great on wheels, man. He's all over that apron on the front straightaway. The lead cars are dwindled down now. It was 7. Incog, Predator have fallen off. Meanwhile, GT is up here battling for the lead. Or at least trying to get up to position for the lead. Storm in the 36 is falling off.
Yeah, look up, bottom right.
Yeah, I got pretty good on it. So
Bradley and GT have the draft of Great on Wheels. GU's by himself in that inside lane. Here comes Incog with the 42. He's coming. Predator the 9. He's coming.
Looks like Mark Clark can put the bottom 2 wheel because accidentally got on the apron and goes to us.
Battle for third. The 5 gets clear of the 22.
I want to go.
Here comes the 42. And the 9's not that far back.
A little bit. Got scared. Now you're fairly good.
Single file all through the field. Meanwhile, the main spots jockeying for position is up front for the lead. Spots 1 through 4. Maybe 5.
Actually hit the wall there?
I did.
Because here's Incog and the 42 back in the fight now. Here comes GT for second. He's going to get clear for second. The 22 is going to try to follow him for third. He does. I tell you what, this is like a mini Daytona at Talladega. It doesn't matter what spot you're in, you're always in jeopardy of losing it. Unless you're the leader, you can control which lane you want to move or hold off. Jesus, the 5 is all over the place. Jeez.
That's what I was trying to do.
Good grief. Oh my God. It's just screaming for a disaster. It's screaming a wreck coming up soon. Oh my God. Oh God. Here comes the 22 inside for second again. And now the 5's going to get freight train now. The 22 is going to get by him. The 0 is going to go underneath. Maybe not. Contact.
Breaking up is our chance.
I don't know how they didn't wreck there. But that broke up the little pack a little bit. They were all bumper to bumper, but now the 2 leaders are bumper to bumper. 4th and 5th are bumper to bumper. 3rd place is in the middle.
76, he took that high line and couldn't just check up like that.
Maybe those 3 cars behind the top 5 could catch up. That's Predator, Weasel, and looks like Storm in the 36. Maybe they can find their way back up here for contention.
I know
Bradley and the Zeros all over the back bumper of GU and the 22 car.
I'm about to give me another bump. Ready?
Maybe we got another finish that we had in stage 2. We had double wide battle for the win, for the stage win there. 4 cars side by side under a blanket.
Fucking going to the bottom.
With the 18 and 42 trying to get the stage win, while the 0 and the 22 are battling for position as well.
Fucking exit high.
Alright. They're all back up in that little pack now. They're all bumper to bumper again. The 42 is off the pace a little bit. Oh, 5's on the apron. There goes the 5 around. 22's involved. 0's involved. Caution's out. Predator's in the wall.
I was off the gas and then I kept sliding.
Incog and Green on Wheels got away from that.
22. Thank you for not plowing me 76. That was pretty close.
Well, I knew it was going to happen. I knew that wreck was going to happen. I'm surprised that Incog of the 42 made it through there.
I have really bad arrows, so I just drove it straight into the outside wall.
I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was coming. That pack was getting very aggressive.
20 or 23. Who crossed the line first? I thought we bounced off each other. That's your open, guys. So, who crossed the line first? 23? 23 will be.
So first car one lap down is trainer on the 23. He'll get the free pass.
5 car, go ahead and go around. 14 seconds. Just stop that.
The 5 of GT is gonna come back around. So he's not staying out. He's gonna pick because he got a lot of damage on that 5 car.
Predator's making for the ready. So I had the 0 sliding up, and then 5.
So let's see who win the race off the road here.
5 hit the wall. I fucking hit the wall, but I didn't get much damage. Like, it was not even a second.
There's trainer on the 23 coming out of his pits. Gray on Wheels on the 21 is going to win the race up the road. Looks like GU gets second. Edfire is third.
76, you got it.
How the fuck did I come out fourth?
I don't know, but you walked me.
Texas 86 gets fourth.
23, go ahead, go. Oh, Marcus.
I don't know what to say.
Wait,
Text me down.
Alright.
Good, okay. Slow down, get right to the queue.
So here's your starting order for the restart. Row 1's the 21 Great on Wheels, the 22 GU. Row 2's the 1 at Edfire, the 86 in Texas. Row 3's the 36 of Storm, the 18 of Weasel. Row 4 is the 42 of Incog.
What?
And the 9 of Predator. Row 5 is going to be the 20,
Leave that car.
either 0 Bradley or it looks like the 0 Bradley.
Wave around. Then free pass. Oh, I'm sorry, free pass, then wave around.
And the 5 GT Jones back there.
Double up on the back stretch. You on the inside or the outside? Oh, I'm sorry, yeah. I'm behind here. Did you say outside or inside 21?
Outside.
Looks like Green Wheels will take the outside lane for the restart.
Hey, I'll take it since I'm on the outside.
Going to put the 22 GU on the inside.
There's also a freight train.
I wouldn't be nice to me after last week, I'm just saying.
That was, that was interesting, actually, sure.
That's a way to describe it. Not necessarily my word choice.
Alright, Let's see if the 22 can get going on the inside lane. Or is the outside lane going to prevail here? The outside lane prevails.
I was sleeping, got get outside.
Grand Wheels gets clear for the lead. GU's in second, Ad5 is third. Top four single files that go off to turn one. Storm's going to be fourth in that 76 car. Ad5 on the one is back up front. Haven't seen him up front since the initial lap. He starts second. He fell to the back real quick. Now he's back up in front in third. Here comes Storm inside for third. Ad5's got real tight out of four there. Grand Wheels leads us up 22 seconds. Storm is third. Incog is fourth. And Ad5 will let us out the top out there. Ad5 is falling back now.
Pretty much restricted play.
He is all the way up against the wall. He's going to the back.
Sorry, brother.
He's going to the back. Meanwhile, here comes Storm in that 76 car, and it's out for second. Storm looking for his second win. G looking for his first win. Incog looking for his first win. Weasel looking for his first. There's a lot of guys behind Storm that want to get their first win of the season. There goes Texas in the 86 sideways. He saved it.
I'm sorry, guys.
Look at Storm in that 36. Gonna try to go high.
Because I think he was blindsided by.
He's gonna have no help though in that outside lane. Here comes the 22 inside.
Right behind, that was a fucking kick out.
Oh, 21 got the wall.
Line.
Oh my god, look at this man. Still freaking 4 wide.
Oh no, same.
Look at Predator making moves.
You're 4 wide for a second from me for the wall.
Here comes Predator inside for second.
You were behind me.
Where did that 9 car come from?
No, that's pretty good.
Predator's back up in front now. Can he go? Can he get his first national win?
I forgot what the fuck I'm doing. I don't want to play a baseball game and shit at the same time.
Here comes Predator in the 9. He got Storm in the 36 behind him.
I actually expected y'all to go around the other
Oh, Predator's in the wall.
Slow up, Napa.
Weasel got clear. Wow.
And he still didn't do it. Oh,
Well, that ain't good.
aggressive driving penalty for the 20.
Napa fan got involved. GU got involved. GT Jones got involved. Predator got involved. Storm got involved.
I know somebody that got aggressive if that was a caution. God.
21.
Oh my god.
Yellow's up.
Caution's out.
You scared me sometimes.
I'm pretty sure I will let me know here.
Oh, I don't pull it early.
I'm pretty sure you put gas there saying so.
Who's this? You're in 11? Who's in 10?
Yeah. Storm. He's showing 29 seconds ahead of me.
Alright, 5's free, guys. Heads are open this time, guys.
Well, it was getting crazy there for a moment. It was getting good. I saw Predator. I saw the 21 hit the wall, come out of turn 4 real hard. Everyone checked up, and they were like 4 wide for a split second, kind of like the truck race. And Bradley's pitting, Texas is pitting, GU's pitting, GT's pitting. Who's going to get the free pass? Predator's pitting, and Storm's pitting. 6 cars down pit road.
I'm getting like 17 to 20 seconds without damage.
Meanwhile, here's your front row. You got the Green on Wheels in 21. You got the 18 the Weasel. Also got the 42 Incog and the 1 at 5. That's going to be row 2. Row 3 is going to be the 23 Trainer and whoever comes out pit road because the 20 got a penalty for aggressive driving.
I'm doing something that I don't really need to do. I'm just doing it to be sure.
GT's going to come out pit road. Excuse me, that's Bradley who came out pit road first. And it looks like it's Texas. Excuse me, that was Predator, then Texas, then GU, then Storm, and then GT.
He's going to be getting his lap back on the outside. 20 cars starting to rip. Where's the leaders? Oh, they're taking.
Getting down to the nitty gritty here.
Coming up.
pull up on the back stretch there where Leader is.
7 good. It's on inside or outside?
No.
So it looks like Grand Wheels will take the outside lane again. This time, it means Edcock's going to have a Weasel in front of him.
Thank God I get to go get drunk.
First pair between to the pizza car.
Let's see how Weasel gets up going on that inside lane.
Oh my God. What happened?
Getting ready to come up back up through the gears.
Plug it back.
Green flag is out. 18 had to give up the spot.
I would have said that.
Look at Incog. He tried to make a move. Going into turn 1. Oh boy.
23 on apron.
23, the trainer's on the apron. I saw the contact between Purdo and Bradley. I thought. But here comes Ed Fire on the outside for third on Incog.
There, gone. Oh, wow.
Weasel's over the back bumper of Grand on Wheels.
76 is so lucky I'm on Leaders.
Incog is third, Ed Fire's fourth, and Purdo back up in fifth. 3 wide. Ed Fire in the middle. Whew.
Just let me know. I don't want to cut
Ed Incog just drove it down to turn 1, getting in front of Ed Fire and Purdo. But look at that. Purdo's back up to fourth. Got involved in that last wreck.
The 42 gets running on me. Well, if I just fucked up like that, get in the lane.
There's Incog going inside for second. Oh boy, contact.
But yeah, kinda.
Done, yeah. I got you. I know
I think Incog got second there at the line.
I'm making to it.
If you're the 21 of Grand on Wheels, this is what you want to see. Incog's going to bring Predator with him. Maybe Ed Fire.
Make pose, Bradley. I might follow you.
Nope. Can Incog and Predator have a chance? Both looking for the first wins. Same thing with Weasel. Same thing with
I know, baby.
the same with Ed Fire. Grand on Wheels has got at least five drivers who are still looking for their first win. Incog goes up the track. Here comes Predator back inside for second. He's going to bring Weasel in the 18 with him. Maybe Ed Fire in the 1. Nope. Ed Fire's going to pull right back in line behind the 42.
But it chopped you off. I didn't on my screen, but it looked like it did with everyone there.
Getting crazy. Look at Predator. Going for the lead.
Oh my God.
Predator got the apron. He's side of the track. Oh, Incog had a checkup for him.
I don't know what happened. I don't know if you caught the apron or what. You just like slowed it and over in my screen.
I thought this was alright.
Predator's trying, man. He was trying hard to get the lead. Now Weasel's up in second. Can he get around Grand on Wheels? He's got no help behind him though. Got Ed Fire, GU, Bradley, GT Jones behind him. They're not out of the woods yet. Ed Fire on the 1 gets really high to 3 and 4. Gonna open up the door for second. For 22 take advantage. 21 about chopped off the 18's nose there. Oh boy, they're getting crazy. The 5's in the grass. 5. Oh boy, Storm.
I didn't see yellow. Fucking A. My fault.
GT and Texas got involved there.
I just killed the fucking fire.
Storm and the 36 almost got a piece of that as well. Caution's gonna be out again.
Fucking pushing wheels like it's fucking Talladega.
Caution's out.
Yes. What happened
Oh
with
shit.
Bader?
It made it look like he
Pitch open.
Pit road's gonna be open this time. Got a couple guys pitting in the back. Got Napa fan, Trainer, GT, and Texas. They're pitting. Gonna ride here a Weasel. As if I had, what I've seen from Great on Wheels, he keeps picking the outside lane. And last time Weasel was in second, so he put the Weasel in the inside lane. So he might put Weasel in the inside lane again. I don't know. Yeah. There goes Napa fan, the 20 getting his lap back because he was supposed to call 1 lap down.
Alright, double up on back first.
You want inside or outside?
I'll tell you.
No more cautions, guys. The rest of the race looks, you know, not dropping more. Looks like the end.
I don't know what he's talking about.
This time Great on Wheels is going to take the inside lane for the restart. He's going to put Weasel in the outside lane. That means Ed5 is going to be the one pushing Great on Wheels possibly. So World 1 is the 21 Great on Wheels, the 18 Weasel. World 2 is the 1 at Ed5, the 22 GU. World 3 is the 0 Bradley, the 76 Storm. World 4 is the 42 Incog, the 86 of Texas. World 5 is the 23 of Trainer, the 5 of GT Jones. And rounding out the field will be the 20 of Napa fan. Maybe the 9 of Predators. They come up back up through the gears. 21 is going to be the control car. Green flag is back in the air. Great on Wheels got a great start. Dives off into turn 1. Ed5 gets clear for second. Ballet's going to fall through for third. Weasel is falling back on the outside lane, the 18 car. Oh boy. Getting racy back here for fourth. Meanwhile, Great on Wheels is looking at this in his mirror. I don't think oh boy. This is gonna be crazy coming to the line. They're 3 wide. They're 3 wide. Texas in the middle. Weasel's on the outside, Storm's on the inside. Oh, Storm is on the apron. He backed out of it. Smart veteran move by him.
I just love check.
I hate to say that.
Does anyone have a chance at Great on Wheels in that 21 car? I don't think Ed5 has a shot at it. I mean, from what I've seen, his car goes away pretty quickly. Bradley's been up there, Hancock's been up there. Texas has found his way up front. He's going to go inside for fourth. Going to get Bradley as well for third. He's going to bring Weasel with him.
Side 0.
The thing I'll be happy with is having a teammate behind him and being Texas. His other teammate Bradley's falling to the back.
What, brother?
Damn, he might have something too.
I'm here.
Things never go good when you're behind me for a second. So.
You're not wrong.
I'm not scared yet.
If I'm Texas, oh, he's gonna leave his teammate out. Oh boy, Ed5's up the track, into the wall, goes the 1.
Oh, inside. Oh, shit.
Ed5's in the wall.
I didn't hit you on my screen. I swear on everything.
Can Texas, is a repeat of Auto Club in the Cup race. Texas and Great on Wheels battling hard for the win.
Alright, motherfucker. Here we go.
Texas, who won the Xfinity race and won the national race at Talladega.
Oh, never mind, you got it right.
Can he get around Great on Wheels, get his second win of the season in the National Series?
I gave you ready. You came up on me.
Gonna try to go high.
6.
Gonna try to go high. No prevail. He's gonna bring 18 Weasel with him on the inside lane.
Oh god, I hit him and it made me lose it.
Oh boy.
Fuck me.
Damn, I got tight.
No, thank you.
Texas gets clear. He's back in line for second.
Do it. Fucking.
Oh my god, where's that right coming from?
Oh, what the fuck?
Wow. Great on Wheels held on for the win.
Run coming from. I tried to push you. Oh my god.
God damn it.
Are you fucking?
I am so fucking tired of finishing second. Can you give me one, please?
I thought you had something too.
Ah.
If the 18 would have went with you.
I know, if 18 would, well, no, yeah.
Oof.
I'm trying to win the race, not push you to win.
God bless.
But I got so loose on entry at 3, it fucked me up, and then
So,
looks like Bradley got it.
mad dash to the line. Great on Wheels in the 21 car.
From 4th to 8th.
Held off Texas for the win.
Went from 9th to 3rd.
Oh my god, I'm recording that.
Oof. Wow. Fastest up was GT Jones
Oh my
with
god.
a 30.1.
This is fucking stupid.
Whew. And 10's finished in stage 2, and at 10's finished in the race. Excuse me. Whew. Alright, let's get some post-race interviews here now.
Sure, but Bradley definitely fucking turned into me. I'm not recorded, I'll look at it later.
Just gonna, yeah, that's okay.
Going back to the Birdie Weasel.
So gonna try to get Great on Wheels on here. He didn't accept my invite earlier, try to get an interview with him. So let's see if he can get let's see if he can get an invite for an interview to get his thoughts about the end of that race and getting back to victory lane. It could be like earlier, he might not accept my invite, so. Oh. I just saw that comment from one of the viewers, and I'm not gonna read. I already read it, but I'm not gonna say what it was. Just shows you that the tempos are getting very heated at this point of the season. So going to wait a few more seconds before I go on to the next person, which will be Texas, who once again finishes second to Great on Wheels. It's gonna be another battle in the desert, so to speak.
I gotta run to work.
Okay. That was my brother. His job called him, so he's heading back there. Probably get that overpay, or overtime pay. Probably, I don't know. But yeah, looks like Great on Wheels is not going to accept my invite for an interview.
I'll be back soon.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too. That was his girlfriend. But yeah, we'll go on to the next person. Yep, we're just gonna go on to the next person. That's gonna be Texas. Ow, scratch my nose real hard. It's gonna be Texas in the '86, who once again finished second to Great on Wheels. Again, he might accept my invite, I don't know. He's still probably a little heated after that second place finish. Well, I guess it's no interview day because nobody wants to get interviewed. Lovely. What else we should try to get an interview with? Try to get Weasel in here in the 18 car because Green on Wheels didn't want to accept my invite. Texas, I could probably understand his frustration finishing second again. I understand that. Cause trust me, it gets tiring having to try to get that elusive win, but yet you still get beat by the guy that beat you the last time. So. I can understand his frustration. Reasonably so. Alright. Let's get Weasel in here. Gonna go, oh, okay, there he is. Let me see. Okay. This Weasel, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Morris?
I'm good. That was a crazy end to that race.
Yeah. It was a little wild.
Yeah, I saw on the last two restarts you had a chance to at least get by the 21 car because that was probably the only way you're going to pass him is on the restart. So, I mean, I saw a couple times that you beat him, but you couldn't pass him because due to the rule you can't pass the leader or beat the leader to the start finish line, so you had to get the spot back. But do you think, But besides that, do you think there's like maybe like a moment or two that you could have had him, like you could have got by him for the win?
Oh yeah, there was a couple of times I could have got around him, but I was trying to be more conservative with it. I didn't want to be up front near the end with just a freight train behind me, so I was trying to be more conservative with it. And I was right there at the end, going into turn 3 with me, him, and side by side with Texas for a second. I got a little loose going in, so I was trying to give him a bit of a bump, but it just wasn't working out.
Yeah, and I also heard that there was I heard somebody got wrecked there at the end of the race. I'm not sure who it was, but I don't know if you were involved or not. But
yeah, I was giving Bradley a bit of a block coming down the line to lock in fourth, and it looks like he just turned straight into me.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry that your race didn't end the way you wanted, but I also saw at the end of stage 2, you almost got Incognito to get that playoff point.
Oh yeah, we were fighting for it there. I had I had some little bit fresher tires. I think I was about on 10 lap older tires. You know? So I was trying to push it. Just came up a little about a bump short.
Yeah, well, good luck to you on the rest of your season, and hopefully you can pull off a win. Next week is going to be Daytona.
Thank you.
No problem. Alright. We got an interview done. At least we got one done. Don't want to go out empty-handed. So let's get Bradley in here, who was subbing for Wine Guy tonight. Oh, Bradley's offline. He just went offline. Oh well. Let's get Predator in here, because I know he's not happy with Grid on Wheels. So I just passed this car. There we go. So let's try to get Predator in here. If he's been willing to accept the interview, because I know he's still probably mad about what happened during that race. Especially how this Predator, how you?
God, I'm livid.
I could tell because I saw a comment that you posted during the stream that I looked at. You have some hard feelings about Great on Wheels.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, he's the quote unquote greatest fucking driver on this in this organization, and then he wants to come down to a lower series stuff for another driver. Okay, I get that. I was wrecked pretty much every lap of this race because we have idiots that can't drive in any series, rather the Cup Series, the Xfinity Series, or the Truck Series. And here I am, I come to second place, not once, but twice, and Great on Wheels wrecks me going on the outside, and then he pushes me down onto the apron. He can't drive, and yet I go to Texas. I tell him, hey, you know what? I'm frustrated. I'm going to quit. You know, blah blah blah. And he simply just is kicking Great on Wheels side. I sent him the video clips. He doesn't want to look at them. He wants me to talk to Bradley, and it's just I'm livid. I am livid because it's every week, S'mores. It is every week. From Daytona, me lagging out, to Atlanta, where I nearly won that race. I was held up by Texas. Las Vegas, I was wrecked. Auto Club, I was wrecked. Phoenix, I was wrecked. You know, I could go on in the list. You know, I was wrecked on a caution by the team owner 2 weeks ago. And he wants to tell me I have 7 days to make a decision. My decision is I quit. There is nothing that's going to be changed because Great on Wheels and whoever else wrecks me every single week, it's not going to change. The only way it can change is just get rid of everybody and just have Predator race in one series and be the only car on the track. That's the only way I can be happy because everybody wrecks me. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm the points leader. Maybe I'm a threat to the other Xfinity guys. Maybe I'm a threat to the Cup guys. I don't know. I don't see it because I was not in contention at all without the past 10, 20, 30 laps. And yet everybody, and that includes Bradley, that includes Texas, that includes everybody, has wrecked me this year, and I am livid. I have sent video clips, and nothing's been done.
Yeah, I can definitely sense frustration. I feel the same way sometimes. But, I mean, it was a joy at least to see you come back up to the field. You looked like you had a pretty fast car. But
I mean, yeah, when I wasn't wrecked.
Yeah.
But I mean, we wouldn't know because 90% of my season relies on me getting wrecked. And I go to Texas every week and I tell them, I'm done. I can't take this anymore. It's not fun. It is not fun. I literally have to show up and tell myself that you're not going to have a good day. Like, your day's gonna get ruined because of this. And every week I show up and I think that I have the ability to win. I know I have the ability to win. You know it, the fans know it, Texas know it, Great on Wheels knows it. But yet every week I am wrecked. And I've gotten to the point where I don't even want to race anymore. I don't want to race anymore. I don't even want to praise this league anymore. I don't want to go on social media and try to get people to watch the streams. I don't want to do any of this because it is every week something has to happen, and I am told, well, Predator, it's the wrong place, wrong time. Well, Predator, it's bad luck. Well, Predator this. Well, Predator that. Well, Predator, I'm done. I quit. I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore.
Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way. Sometimes I feel the same way because I too sometimes seen that this league is not as fun as it was when I joined. Sometimes. And I've had thoughts about leaving, but I'm going to try to stick it out through the season and see if anything changes.
Well, I mean, there is so many people leaving. So many people leaving. We had numerous drivers leave over the past few months, and you know we got the sports kid leaving after the end of the season because he doesn't enjoy this anymore, and I don't know what it's going to take for not only the drivers but the admins to realize something is corrupted. What do we have to do? Because it's not enjoyable. I hate showing up to race. I hate doing it. I told everybody last time that I got so much personal stuff going on, but yet I was the bad guy because I was leaving the league, and I was the bad guy because I was leaving the admins with so much stuff to do that they had to figure out the streaming, and they had to figure out the social media, and then they had to do this, and they had to pick up everything that I was doing, and I was basically guilt tripped back into racing, but. I gave it 3 weeks, or I guess 2 weeks because technically I only raced 2 races. But Iowa, I had the fastest car. I was going to win. For an unknown reason, Texas wanted to give me a tap under caution, which, by the way, that is illegal. You're supposed to go 1 lap down. He didn't go 1 lap down. So he writes these rules, he spends hours on these rules, and he doesn't want to do anything when it comes to him. And then he throws a hissy fit when somebody's like, hey, why isn't Texas getting penalized? Why isn't Texas doing this? Why is Texas not doing that? Okay, he finally gets penalized. But I have sent video clips after video clips after video clips, and nothing has been done. Nothing's going to be done to great. Apparently I'm being a douchebag to Texas, which I don't get. He comes to me, he cusses at me, he wants to bitch and he wants to moan just like how I'm doing, but yet I'm a douchebag. It's like Texas is never wrong and everybody is wrong and he's always right. That's the way I see it, and I'm so over it. I am so over it. I can go on and on about this league and about Texas and about everybody. And I could tell every dirty secret that everybody has, but I don't have the time nor the will to do that because there's no point. If you want to show up, you want to race, good luck. I mean, Great on Wheels is going to win every fucking race. If you show up to the Xfinity Series, you're going to have Cup guys come down and ruin your race, rather if that's wrecking you clearly tonight. Or they're just going to just simply run faster than you, and then they want to tell you, hey, you know what? You should be grateful that I come down to your series because I'm going to be racing in this series because you're going to get faster. Fuck no, I have, S'mores, I could have already had 3 or 4 wins by this season if it wasn't for Cup guys. But yet I shouldn't be bitching about it because I was supposed to go up to the Cup Series next year.
Yeah, I got nothing else to say after that.
I mean, there's nothing to say. I know, again, nothing's going to be done. I know Texas is going to look at this, and you know, he's gonna go to the admin chat. He's gonna, you know, go behind my back, disrespect me. You know, he doesn't have the will to come to me and tell me straight to my face that, you know, like the last time I did this, I'm over dramatic, and that I take things so seriously. And everybody in the admin chat was making fun of me and whatnot. I still came back. I ignored it. I acted like nothing ever happened, because again, Texas guilt tripped me into staying. And like I said, I'm done. I don't enjoy racing anymore. If you know, really, if I wanted to, I could ask somebody and say, hey, you know what, I want to race the Truck Series race. And you know, everybody would leave the Truck Series race because I would be winning every single race, no matter what. And everybody knows that.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, and you know, it's a shame that we're not going to see you in the league anymore, but it's probably good for you. But for me,
oh, you know, I'm gonna go and do my own thing, but yet everybody in this league is going to be talking about me and talking about how bad of a driver I am, or talk behind my back, because that's what it is. Every time I do it, somebody, you know, rather if it's admins or rather if it's whatever, if you are a true admin, you'd be like, okay, what is going on and what can we do to fix it? Because obviously we have so many people leaving. We opened up an application, a complaint form to hear from everybody, and we didn't even talk about that. Like, we got 5, 6 people that sent in, or 5 or 6 suggestions on how to make this league better to keep people from leaving, and we didn't even talk about it.
yeah. Yeah, I think I sent in like half of those suggestions, so. Yeah.
It's just this league has turned into, you know, one of the worst leagues ever. It doesn't, like, nobody, like, you got people, last week you had 4 people show up to the Truck Series and not one of them knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
And then you showed up to last night's race. Fire was being a douchebag to all the truck drivers. I had 3 people come to me and tell me, or ask me why Fire was being a douche to them. Then, on top of that, then you had tonight. Everybody was driving like morons. And you had three or four guys from the Cup Series. Okay, good for you. Way to represent your series by coming down to a lower series and ruining one of the best series, in my opinion. When we don't have a Cup guy come into our race, it is one of the best races.
Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way, but it kind of gets old after a while seeing Cup guys coming out to a different series. I mean, that was one of my suggestions about, I think it was relating to Cup guys, but anyway, but overall, I'm going to I think your time for the interviews, I'm kind of over with, but not to be rude or anything, but I think I got at least one more interview I can try to get in real quick.
Yep.
And good luck with your future endeavors, I suppose. Oh. Well, I feel for him. I really do. It's gonna be a shame to see Predator not around here anymore, but like I said, people are still gonna be talking crap about him, but let's just hope it doesn't come to that. Well, I'm gonna try to get at least one more interview on here. I'll call that a rant, but it had to come out sometime apparently, so. Alright, so there's at least 2 more drivers I can interview. gonna try to get GT in here. And there we go. If GTs be willing to accept the interview. I don't know why you want to interview in Discord. I mean, the point of these interviews is to be in the party chat on the PlayStation. I mean, the viewers can't hear me. I don't know. I don't think... If I go to the Discord chat and have the interview, I mean... then nobody can hear me on the other end. So... and that'd be Napa fan, I think. I don't know why I clicked that button. Yeah, there's Napa fan. Alright, was last race winner, which was Napa fan at Iowa, but now he could have gone back to back, but there was the penalties that kind of hindered him. And to at least getting, at least up front, at least contending for the win. So, yeah. My dogs are a mess. If you could see the look on my dog's face right now, she looks so satisfied. Like, goodness gracious. She's like, I love these ear massages, good lord. And I'm like, Willie? Try to lighten the mood after that, rant that Predator had on, but like I said, it had to come out. I mean, I could tell that it was bound to happen sooner or later. So I'm pretty sure Predator's watching this, but I'd like to say at least thank you for everything that you've done in the league. Especially, you know, debuting in the Truck Series at Texas. That was a good race that you and I had. We were teammates back then. Actually, we were teammates for all that year. We were teammates in the Truck Series, and he went up to the National Series full time there, and then he went up to Cup Series, driving the 20 car. I think both the Xfinity and Cup Series. Excuse me. And then I jumped ship to the Cup Series, driving the 18. We were teammates. He at that point, I don't think Pedro was ready to go at the Cup because he wasn't showing that incredible speed that he had in the Xfinity Series and the Truck Series. And then he left a little bit, came back to the Truck Series. He got second place after second place after second place after second place, and then he legged out at Homestead in the trucks. But happy to see him again. And then it was announced that he would go full time in the Xfinity Series, driving Virginia Motorsports in the 9 car. He put on an incredible season at this point. Still was trying to get that first win, but it looks like it's not going to be that lose the first win after that announcement that Pedro had. So thank you, Pedro, for everything that you've done in this league, especially being an admin. I mean, the short time that you've been an admin, I mean, hope it was good for you. Like I said, it's going to be a shame to see you not here anymore, either after tomorrow or ever. But you're still one of my friends on the PlayStation, so if you need somebody to message with, I'm your guy, man. Tried to hit it on a good note, but that took a turn real quick. And I think I hit my head there. But I mean, I guess I could say that's guess I could say that is going to be the end of the stream. But yeah, it went from a crazy finish to the end of the race to the opposite end of the spectrum real quick. But again, thank you for everything, Pedro, and mainly thank all of you for that tuned in to the channel. So hopefully y'all can show up tomorrow night. We got the Cup Series at Chicago for the the Camping World 400. And then after the Cup Series, the Truck Series is going to be off next week. That means the Xfinity National Series, and the Cup Series are going to be at Daytona. And if NASCAR 4 is going to have the same package that real NASCAR drivers have at Daytona Talladega, that means this will be the final restricted play race for both the Cup and National Series. So we just have to tip with space to bring it up to horsepower from 450 to 550 horsepower. So that's going to be interesting to see the final restricted play race. Is going to be crazy. Daytona Talladega, always crazy races. But Chicago, it's going to be like a mini Daytona Talladega, especially after tonight. So thank you all for coming out to the channel. Hopefully see some of y'all tomorrow night. If not, hopefully y'all could be here Saturday night when Saturday night when the National Series take to High Banks of Daytona, down in Daytona Beach, Florida. So thank y'all. Have a good night. Stay safe. And hope to see y'all again soon. Have a good night, everybody.